welcome to TWF. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and with Aiden English. And today on Impact or Hit, we're going to talk about what happened yesterday on Dynamite or Might. Yesterday on Dynamite or Might, Alaska wanted to win back the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings, but sadly Joey Styles said that did not happen at all. Gunther kept the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings. He got that right, Jonathan Coachman says. Alaska gave her heart, she gave it her all, and at the end of the day, Gunther beat Alaska and still is the TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter, Jonathan Coachman says. I'll tell you one thing right now, Joey and Jonathan. The way things are going, I don't know if Alaska will have luck of winning back the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings. But even though her mindset is she's never going to give up, but I do not know if that's going to work out for her or not in the long run. So, but I guess it is a good mindset to have. I just don't think, it's going to work out very well. Aiden English says. We got Xia Li in the house, Joey. So you're right, Aiden English. We don't know if Alaska will ever beat Gunther or become a two-time TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter, but we can only hope, right? And now we got Xia Li in the ring, the TWF 24/7 fighter, and she's always wanting to put her strap on stake. I know what some folks think about the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings. They think that, that it's a stunt, it's a lark. WWE did away with theirs. Why does the TWF even have one? So I'm putting it out there for anyone out there who thinks that they're either man enough, or woman enough, to take my TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings, my TWF 24/7 winnings away from me. So I don't care who they are. They can come at me and I'll take them all out. Well, and here comes Ric Flair now, the main overseer to TWF. Hey, Xia Li, or whatever they calling you now in TNA, we'll just call you Xia Li. Alright? You said that there was no man or no woman that was man enough or woman enough to beat you for the TWF 24/7 winnings. Now, I know that there are many dolls in bins, in the book stands, downstairs in the toll room, and many of them, and many of them could say that they were man enough or they were woman enough to beat you for the TWF 24/7 winning. So I'm going to put two folks in the ring that want to come after you. Autolycus, the King of Thieves, and Taylor. And we'll see how that works. Now, well, we have Autolycus in the ring now, the King of Thieves, and we do know that he was a many-time TWF hard middle fighter, and the only thing he never stole you know, Joey Styles says. We got that right, Aiden English says. At the end of the day, we got that right. But will Taylor or Autolycus be skilled enough to beat Xia Li and win the TWF 24/7 winning? Stand up. So you still don't stand up. Okay, that's right. This match is for the TWF 24/7 winnings. First, he is Autolycus, the king of thieves. And she is Taylor Aragon, I guess. And she is the TWF 24/7 fighter, Xia Li. Alright everyone, we're going to see how this is going to happen. Here comes Xia Li, just took down, Taylor. And Autolycus just knocked down Xia Li with his dagger, with his blade in his hand. Or his grabbing hook. And down goes Taylor Aragon. Will he get the 1, 2, 3 here? Joey Styles says 1, 2, and all. Xia Li would not let that happen. And now Xia Li right now just knocked down Taylor. And with one kick, down went Autolycus. Well, Jonathan Coachman says Xia Li is going to do whatever she got to do to keep the TWF 24/7 winnings against two folks that want to win it from her. Taylor and Autolycus. Well, oh no, Taylor Aragon just knocked down Xia Li, and now Taylor has the opening. Well, if Taylor can take the upper hand on this opening, Aiden English says, she would be the new TWF 24/7 fighter. Sadly, she did not do very well against Asuka, so I don't think she'll do well here. Oh, and she missed. Taylor missed. Xia Li knocked down Taylor. Autolycus getting ready to do the Autolycus stunner. Oh, and Xia Li just nailed him out as well. I guess we'll say this match is over then. It's done, Joey Styles says. Yeah, it's over, Aiden English says. Autolycus is done, Taylor's done. It's over here. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, and still the TWF 24/7 fighter, Xia Li. And Xia Li is still the TWF 24/7 fighter, or whatever her name is in TNA, but we're just going to call her by her WWE ring name, Xia Li. And if someone wants to get say you can't call her that anymore, well, there isn't really any oversight that about that. Well, Joey Styles says Autolycus, the king of thieves, Taylor Aragon, I guess, Evigan. Each one of them had their own fighting. Each one of them truly believed that they would be the TWF, 24/7 fighter. And sadly, that did not happen, Joey Styles says. No, it did not, Jonathan Coachman said. It didn't work out at all. Sadly, Autolycus and Taylor lost to Xia Li, and it looks like they had a game goal, but it quite didn't work out very well. I told you, Aiden English says no one is going to beat Xia Li. Yes, Xia Li has been beaten sundry times in a TWF, but not as many times as one would think. her losing is something that rarely ever happens, Aiden English says. Well, we'll take it away now to Sarah Shiver. Thank you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. I'm going to be talking with Xia Li here today on Impact or Hit. All right, Xia Li, you're still the TWF 24/7 fighter, and you beat Autolycus and Taylor here today on Impact or Hit. Yeah, I did. I beat Autolycus, the King of Thieves. I beat Taylor Aragon, and I showed you that no one is man enough or woman enough to win the TWF 24/7 winnings. You saw what happened here today on Impact or Hit. Yeah, we did, Xia Li. We saw how you beat Autolycus. We saw how you beat Taylor. And if anybody else wants to come at me, then I'll just beat them all the same way, because I'm going to hold on to the TWF 24/7 winnings for a long time. Well, that's my talk with Xia Li. Back to you, that's my talk with Xia Li. Back to you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Sarah Shiver, for talking with Xia Li here today on Impact or Hit. And that's all the time we got it for Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and with Aiden English, we hope you like Impact or Hit. And we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.